My name is Staff Sergeant Taylor Fisher, and I am a U.S. Air Force SERE specialist. SERE stands for Survival, Evasion, Resistance, and Escape. Our career field is primarily focused on providing training to aircrew members. Some of the main tactics that we teach our aircrew members in the event that they have an emergency is, first and foremost, get out their communication devices, so their radios or maybe even a cell phone, and try to get a hold of somebody. We teach them how to maintain their own life, how to take care of their personal protection, everything from their clothing to their shelters, how to make a fire, how to take care of their equipment. We also go into how to find food, how to find water, how to purify water so that it is safe for them to drink. And then we also get into how to navigate and cross different terrain features to get them from point A to point B safely and to help get them recovered as quickly as possible. To be awarded a SERE contract, you have to be a high school graduate or equivalent, and then you also have to pass our initial physical aptitude and stamina test 30 days prior to coming into basic. Post-basic training, you go through our 3-week selection and assessment program down at Lackland Air Force Base. If you pass that course and you're selected, then you'll get pushed up to Fairchild, Washington. And that's where the bulk of our initial tech school is, and it's called SERE Specialist Training. It's roughly 6 months long. Once you've completed your 6-month tech school, then that's when you earn your beret. And then from there, there is on-the-job training. We call it the certification process, and that's where you learn to actually instruct. That's where you learn additional skills that are going to help you prep these pilots and other aircrew members and high-risk members to survive in an emergency situation. The biggest things that I think affect most trainees is task saturation, so you're just being asked to do a lot in a very quick amount of time, and then also not getting a lot of food or water, and then also sleep. And so when you start taking away people's sleep, food, water, and then you're on top of that asking them to do a lot of things at a high level, it really tests people's resiliency and their ability to cope with those stressors. We get to learn a lot of different skills that may not, in most people's opinion, fit into the standard scope of what survival is. Our primary responsibility is to take care of the aircrew members and to liaise for them essentially from the time they have an emergency to the time that they get on the ground and they're trying to get recovered. The best part about SERE, in my opinion, is the fact that I get to travel a lot. It just presents a lot of opportunity for me to see the world, experience different cultures, and just make me a little bit more diverse. Understand that the bulk of what our career field consists of is instructing, so if you know you're not comfortable with standing up and speaking in front of potentially large crowds, that's something you obviously need to work on. And then also just being physically fit. There is a higher level of physical fitness required for the job due to some of the skills we learn. So training for that ahead of time is obviously going to be crucial for your success. And then also try to identify if you're okay with being outside. We spend a lot of time in the outdoors, and if you know that you're not familiar or comfortable with being outside, then that's something that I would definitely advocate for you to work on.